Hello everyone, welcome to another video about reading comprehension section of TOEFL ITP questions. Again, my name is Tan Siombing. In this video, we'll be talking about another type of question that is commonly tested on reading comprehension, and that is about vocabulary questions. So a type of vocabulary questions is actually assessing your ability in determining the meaning of the difficult words in the text. And here are some characteristics of vocabulary questions. You might find what is the meaning, or clauses in meaning, or the question might say the word means, so the blank here is the difficult word. So where to find the answer? So the question usually tells you in which line of the passage the word can be found. In these questions, there will be statement indicating the line of the passage that contain the difficult word. And how to answer these types of questions? First, we can find the word in the passage based on the line indicated in the question. And number two, we can locate any structural clues. And this is the most important point. So to determine the meaning of the difficult word that is being asked, we can use the structural clues in the text. First, we can look at the punctuation that is used in the text. Punctuations includes comma, parentheses, or dashes. Another structural clue that we can use is the expression of restatement in the text. We will probably find the word or, that is, in other words, and etc. And another structural clue is examples. And there are some expressions of examples. For example, such as, for example, for instance, and etc. And the next step that we can do is read the part of the passage after the structural clue carefully. Number 4, eliminate any definitely wrong answers and choose the best answer from the remaining choices. And now we'll look at a sample question. So what we can do first is to go to the question so we can identify what kind of question that being asked. So number 1 here is in behaviorism in line 1, a psychologist is concerned with, so the question is asking about behaviorism and a psychologist is concerned with what? Yeah. So to determine the answer for this question, again, remember that we can use structural clues. So we can look at the structural clue. So we can look for a structural clue that is used in the sentence. So because it says it's in line 1, we can focus on line 1 or sentence 1. One of the leading schools of psychological thought in the 20th century is behaviorism. Yeah. So the word behaviorism is here. And with the dash, behaviorism, and then this is the structural clue. Yeah. The belief that the role of the psychologist is to study behavior which is observable rather than conscious or unconscious thought, which is not. So here we can see that psychologist is concerned with observable rather than conscious and or unconscious thought. So from this statement, we can actually determine the answer for number 1. So if we try to look at the options, option A say conscious thought patterns. So this is the wrong answer because the psychologist is concerned with the observable one. And similar to A, option B is also not correct. And what about option C? It's observable actions. And again, if we look at here, that the statement says that the psychologist is concerned with the observable one. So the answer is C. Yeah, so D is the opposite of C, so this is the wrong answer. So again, we can learn that the meaning of the structural clause is very important to determine the meaning of the difficult word. Let's look at number 2. What is positive reinforcement in line 4? So the line 4 is here, it's indicated here. And then we try to look at the word that is positive reinforcement, and it says here. So what is it? It's here. So let's try to look for structural clues that are used here. So after positive reinforcement, it used the word such as. So such as is the expressions of examples, and this is one of the examples of structural clues. So we can look at here the words after such as is praise, food, or money. So we can relate positive reinforcement with praise, food, or money. So what are they? So what is praise, food, and money in common? So option A says it's a gift. Option B is a reward. Option C is a bribe. Option D is a penalty. We can always eliminate the most incorrect answer, that is a penalty, and a bribe, because it says here it's a positive. So the best answer for this question is a reward. So that's what it means by positive reinforcement. And now let's look at the last question. What is the negative reinforcement in line 5? So this is like the opposite of positive reinforcement. So it says here a promotion, a reward, a surprise, and a punishment. What we can look at here is to find the structural clue that is used here, and then after the negative reinforcement there is a word or, and this is a structural clue that is included in a restatement. So this is an example of restatement. And after or we've got the word punishment. So the answer is clearly stated in the text, and the answer is a punishment D. Okay, so that is the way to determine the difficult word from structural clues. I hope this video helped. I'll see you in another video.